Welcome to another in-depth Laravel tutorial on our channel. In this extensive guide, we're going to dive deep into Laravel seeders and factories, two essential tools for populating your database with test data. Seeders are a fundamental part of Laravel's database testing and development toolkit. They are essentially scripts that allow you to populate your database tables with initial data. Let's explore how to create and use seeders. To create a seeder in Laravel, you can use the artisan command. PHP artisan make seeder and then specify the class name, let's say user table seeder. Within the seeder file, you can define the data you want to insert into your database. Let's use the DB table users and then chain the insert method to it. After adding our user data, we will use db seed artisan command and specify the class that we want to use, which is user table seeder. Seeders are perfect for populating your database with initial data, like default user accounts or basic reference data. Now, let's explore factories. Factories are all about generating fake data for your database. They're particularly useful for testing and development. To create a factory, you can use the artisan command. PHP artisan make factory and let's call it user factory. Within the factory file, you define a blueprint for generating fake data. First the name, and we will use faker, which is a call to a faker method. Faker is a PHP library that generates fake data, such as names, addresses, and more, for testing purposes. In this line, we are setting the name attribute of a database record to a randomly generated name. In the email, we will use unique, that ensures that each generated email is unique, preventing duplicates in your test data. And finally, we will add our password. Now let's go to our roots to call the factory that we just created. We will do this by first calling the user model and then use the factory method, and we need to specify how many users we want to add, let's say 20. And now when we call our root, 20 new users will be inserted into our database. Factories are great for creating a wide range of test data, helping you simulate real-world scenarios or populate your database for testing. Let's talk about the differences between seeders and factories. While both are tools for managing data, they serve different purposes. Seeders are ideal for populating your database with consistent and specific data. They are best for initial setup and reference data. Factories, on the other hand, are perfect for generating a wide range of fake data. They're great for testing, development, and scenarios where you need diverse and randomized data. In summary, seeders are for static, known data, and factories are for dynamic, randomized data. Choosing between seeders and factories depends on your use case. Let's explore scenarios for each. Use seeders when you need consistent and specific data, like default user accounts or fixed reference data. Use factories and you require diverse and randomized data for testing and development, such as generating sample user profiles or product information. By understanding when to use each tool, you can make your database interactions in Laravel more efficient. In this in-depth guide, we've explored Laravel seeders and factories, two invaluable tools for managing data in your application. Whether you need to populate your database with initial data or generate diverse, randomized test data, Laravel has you covered. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more Laravel insights. If you have questions or topics you'd like us to cover, leave them in the comments below. Happy coding!